I got so many comments on Instagram asking for the tutorial of this design, so here we are. So today we are starting with tracing this design, but instead of using the traditional powder tracing method, I'm gonna teach you a very simple and easy trick to trace any of the design that you want on the fabric. And for tracing the design, I'm using this heat pen. About the measurements, I've marked this horizontal line 3 inches up from the bottom, and this complete horizontal line is of 14 inches, which is centered at 7 inches. Now I have this sketch that I want to trace on the fabric. We are not going to use any kind of tracing paper to trace this motif on the fabric, but instead of that, we're going to use a very simple trick. But keep in mind, this trick will only work if your fabric is slightly see-through. Now you have to take the sketch that you want to trace on the fabric, and we need to place the sketch underneath the fabric, just like that. Here I'm marking the center line, which will be needed later on. And now we need to adjust the fabric above the design, following the design and the place where we want that sketch to be traced. Make sure you have adjusted the fabric properly and hold the fabric very firmly so that it does not move afterwards. And then taking the heating pen and following the pattern, start tracing the design. After the center motif is done, I am marking 1.5 inches from both the sides. And now, repeating the same process, we will trace the same design on both the ends that we marked earlier. And just like that, we have traced the first line of our design. Moving on to the next line. And for that, we're gonna keep a distance of 1.5 inches as it is shown in the video. And here we have marked the center between the flowers, which is needed for the second line. Here we have the markings using which we will trace the design for the second line. And now we are done with the second line as well, and we are left with the third one. For that we need to measure this distance, and then we'll keep a gap of 1.5 inches. Just like that, we will mark 1.5 inches, and there we'll trace the design. So just like that, we have done the tracing part. In the next part, we learn how to make each and every element step by step.